Hi, everyone. Let's talk about attachment styles and how they impact our ability to manifest long term relationships, and how we respond in relationships often stem from our past experiences and environments. If you grew up in a constant state of survival, never knowing when the next meal was coming, always feeling unsafe, this can lead to what is known as a dysregulated attachment. When everything calms down, you may not still feel safe because your comfort zone was chaos. And your sense of safety was tied to seeking help and shelter. And for instance, manifesting financial instability may be a subconscious way to feel love because being in a fear mode made you work hard, which you equated with receiving love. It's important to recognize that our attachment styles, whether anxious, avoidant, secure, are all deeply rooted in our early interactions. And if you've had inattentive parents, you may have an insecure attachment, constantly in fear mode. Or on the other hand, overprotective parents may lead to avoidant attachments where you push things away because you're always shielded from potential harm. Understanding your attachment style can shed light on how you resist energy and why you manifest certain situations. For example, if you're manifesting a lack of money, power, pleasure at work, purpose, or health, consider whether you're doing so from a place of fear or love. Often our environment and early experiences programmed us to equate love with fear. So let's reflect on your attachment style. An anxious attachment often stems from inconsistent care and leads to a constant fear of abandonment. Avoidant attachment usually results from overly protective of emotion or emotionally distant parenting, causing a fear of dependency and a preference for emotional distance. If you recognize these patterns in yourself, it's crucial to work on healing your inner child. And this may involve confronting your past fears and understanding that it's okay to make mistakes and to feel vulnerable. Courage is key. Learning to trust that you can fall and still be okay is essential for developing healthier attachment styles. So, here is an example of an avoidant attachment relationship. Jane and Mark have been dating for a year, but Jane feels emotionally distant from Mark, who avoids intimate conversations and focuses on surface level topics. And when disagreements arise, Mark withdraws instead of resolving issues, leaving Jane feeling unheard and frustrated. Mark highly values his independence and resists deeper commitment, expressing minimal affection and becoming evasive even when Jane discusses their future. This emotional distance leads Jane to feel lonely and unfilled, and while Mark feels overwhelmed by her emotional needs, causing him to retreat further, understanding Mark's avoidant attachment style can help both partners decide whether to work on these challenges or to move on to more fulfilling relationships. So, now here is an example of an anxious attachment relationship. Emily and Jake have been together for a few months, but Emily often feels insecure about Jake's feelings for her. She frequently seeks reassurance, texting him multiple times a day to confirm he still cares. And when Jake doesn't respond immediately, Emily becomes anxious, assuming he's upset or losing his interest. This fear leads her to overanalyze his words and actions, trying to decode subtle signs of rejection. Emily also struggles with jealousy, feeling threatened by Jake's female friends, and even when he reassures her they're just friends, her constant need for validation and fear of abandonment causes tension in the relationship, leaving Jake feeling pressured and emotionally drained. Understanding her anxious attachment style is the first step for Emily to build self confidence and develop healthier ways of relating. So, if we relate to any of the above examples, how can we be more towards a more secure relationship and manifest in a more abundant way instead of lack? So, to move towards a more secure relationship and manifest abundance instead of lack, it's essential to address the core wounds underlying your attachment style and to cultivate a healthier emotional habit. Here's how you can take meaningful steps towards growth and security. So, first is being self aware and understanding your attachment style. So, whether you're avoidant, anxious, or a mix, and how it influences your behaviors and beliefs in relationships. Reflect on patterns such as emotional distancing, excessive reassurance, seeking, or fear of the vulnerability, and how these may stem from past experiences. And then there's the inner child work. Identify and heal unresolved wounds from your upbringing. If you were taught that love is conditional or tied to fear, work to reprogram those beliefs by affirming that love can be safe, steady, fulfilling. Engage in practices like visualization, journaling, guided meditations to connect with and nurture your inner child. Practice self compassion is another step. Replace self criticism with compassion. Understand that your attachment style developed as a protective mechanism, and healing will take time. Remind yourself that you are worthy of love and connection regardless of past experiences. Improve communication skills is another step. So, in relationships, expressing your needs and feelings clearly and calmly rather than relying on indirect cues or defensive behaviors. So, encourage open, honest discussions with your partner about how both of you can create a secure and supportive dynamic. Another step is cultivate emotional regulation. So, for anxious individuals, practice self soothing techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, manage overwhelming emotions. And for avoidant individuals, challenge yourself to lean into vulnerability. Gradually allow trusted partners to support you emotionally. Another step, set healthy boundaries. Learn to balance closeness and independence in relationship. Boundaries help create a sense of safety. Allow yourself to connect without feeling overwhelmed or insecure. Another step, focus on abundance, not fear. Shift your mindset from scarcity, I'm afraid of losing love, to abundance, I'm capable of giving and receiving love freely. Use affirmations, gratitude practices, and visualization to align your energy with what you want to attract rather than what you fear. And another step, seek support whenever necessary. Therapy or coaching can be incredibly helpful in unpacking deep seated patterns and learning new skills. And support groups or trusted friends or different coaches are a great perspective and will provide encouragement. Taking these steps, you can move towards a secure attachment style, creating a healthier relationship, and manifest abundance in all areas of your life. Healing and growth are processes, but with consistent effort, you can rewrite your relationship story. And once doing this work, there is hope for a relationship while working on yourself. You can even manifest someone to heal with you. Yes, there is hope for a relationship while working on yourself. And it is possible to even manifest someone who is open to healing and growing along you. Relationships don't require perfection, but rather a willingness to evolve, communicate, and support one another through this journey. Here's a step on how to navigate this path and attract a partner to heal with you. First, focus on healing without dependence. And while it's natural to seek connection, prioritize your own healing and growth. A healthy relationship is built when both partners bring their best selves to the table. And by doing your inner work, you're not only becoming more secure, but also attracting a partner who matches your energy and your values. Another step: set intentions clearly. Manifesting a partner to heal with requires clarity about what you want in a relationship. Write down, visualize the qualities of a partner who supports your journey and is equally committed to their own growth. Focus on their openness, their emotional ability, and sharing values rather than expecting them to fix you or you fixing them. Create a space to grow in relationships. So if you're already in a relationship, communicate your journey to your partner. Encourage them to reflect on their own growth and explore ways to work together on healing these wounds. This can include attending a therapy session together, practice mindfulness together, or creating some safe spaces for vulnerability and some honesty. Another step: look for some shared intentions, not perfection. A partner who is willing to heal with you doesn't have to be fully healed themselves. Instead, look for someone who shares your intention to grow, maybe willing to address the challenges and is supportive of your progress. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. The next step is embrace the timing of your manifestation and trust that the right partner will come into your life when both of you are ready. Avoid rushing, settling out of fear, or being alone. The whole work you're doing now to heal and grow makes you more aligned with attracting someone who will complement your journey. So practice self-love as a foundation. This relationship you are building with yourself is mirrored in all of the relationships you attract. And by cultivating self love and treating yourself with kindness and compassion, you will signal the universe and any potential partner that you are ready for a healthy, loving relationship. Healing together is possible. And when two people are open to healing and growing, the relationship becomes a supportive space for transformation. It's not about perfection, but mutual understanding and encouragement. You can inspire each other to evolve while providing emotional safety and connection. So, manifesting a healing partner can absolutely be done. You can manifest someone to heal with you, but the key lies in focusing on your own growth first. Healing yourself raises your vibration, allows you to attract someone aligned with your values and inspirations, and a relationship built on shared healing can be incredibly fulfilling. It creates a foundation of understanding, compassion, and a mutual supportive relationship. I love to hear your thoughts on this. And have you noticed similar patterns in your life? How do you think your attachment style has influenced your relationship manifestations? Let's discuss and support each other in this journey. I look forward to your insights. Any feedback, any comments are welcomed. Best of luck to your relationship. Love me, Vicky.